Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Jong is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. Delivers with whip. And it's made its way to him. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Back into the middle. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Zubimendi with the slide tackle there. Nice sequence of passes this. Shapes to shoot!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Under an awful lot of pressure. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Trossard. Trossard! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Looking tidy in possession here, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still goalless. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ødegaard. And here's Trossard.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Havertz. 30 minutes gone. And it's Rice. And here's Havertz. Oh, important interception. Looking to play him in. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Havertz! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Rice. And it's Rice. And here's Havertz. Well, that pass isn't the best. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And no, that was never going to make it. Not the most accurate pass. De Jong. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Subimendi. Trossard. Gets a good foot in there. Rafinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Calafiori. Ødegaard. Now Subimendi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Trossard, laid back. Caresses it through. Defending of the desperate variety. And this could be the final action of the first half.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Rafinha. And it's Balde. Now, can they get him away? That is good alertness. Ødegaard. Foot in. Now it's Yamal. Distributed tidily. Pedri crosses. He's having a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rashford is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rafinha does really well to win the ball there. Oh, what has happened here? Rice. Trossard. And here's Ødegaard. Closing in on goal.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Rashford is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Subimendi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Havertz. Shot could be on. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now this could... And the finish! Oh, taken with style. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Ferran Torres. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cross into Dani Olmo! That's another chance. And that is wildly off target.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gabriel Jesus. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Calafiori. Just about up to 75 minutes. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And it's Ødegaard. That's a super give and go. Here's Lewandowski.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Ferran Torres. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Pedri. Done delicately. Tries to get it clear. Oh, there's a probing ball. Al Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Barcelona are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
That is ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's a lovely, neat pass. De Jong, and that has left him in a heap. De Jong has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
El dorsal 21.
In by Cancelo. Gabriel clears it away.
El dorsal 2. El dorsal 17. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And that's been one great chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Ferran Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's a sharp little ball here. Now there's a fine ball. He's played it long. Yamal hurtling down that right flank. He's got away. Lovely feet. And that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like Matt. He's having a hit! Decent hit and on target. Goes for the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And it's lofted through here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Alisson.
Wirtz! And for a moment, time stood still. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's really well manoeuvred. No, it's come to nothing. Kerkez is onto it in a flash. McAllister. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Isak. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out to the left it goes. And it's Salah. And here's Isak. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Mohamed Salah. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And the counter is on. Van Dijk. And it's Kerkez. Now Kerkez. Played over towards the opposite flank. Frimpong. Frimpong takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, terrible pass. Wirtz. And it's Wirtz. Kerkez cuts out the pass. McAllister. Wirtz. McAllister. Half an hour played now. Now it's Grafenberg. Gakpo. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gravenberg with a definite fell there. Salah. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Mohamed Salah. Isak. McAllister. And it's McAllister. And Gravenberg. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mohamed Salah ploughing through the middle. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice one too, very nice. And it's Gravenberch. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Mohamed Salah. And it's made its way to him. Gravenberch.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Distributed tidily. Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. Mohamed Salah! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chooses, and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
This possibly the last play of the half. Big header! And there is the half-time whistle. Liverpool got as close can be, right on the whistle, but it was not to be. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So neither side has yet broken through. Gravenberch. Isak. That's a shade optimistic. Wirtz. Gravenberch. And it's McAllister. Now Gakpo, great vision, big chance! There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Liverpool have a free kick. And it's Gravenberch. And here's Mohamed Salah. Gravenberch, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Mohamed Salah, tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Salah. Wirtz. Lovely ball and a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Van Dijk gets it away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. McAllister with a real chance here. Great chance here to level it up.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Gakpo.
And here's Wirtz.
To replace him is
Wirtz cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
It's a searching pass. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. And that's been drilled in. Robertson clears it away. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Pete...
Takes a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Isak. It's a really well-measured ball. Gravenberg. And it's Wirtz. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. That's a cute ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Out for a throw. Oh, can he get onto this? Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Ahead by two and just about into the home straight. Probing pass. Oh, that pass isn't the best. McAllister. Passing nice and neat. Little pass back. And the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And it's Wirtz. McAllister. Ekitike. Pinches it off him. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Wirtz. Gravenberg. Mohamed Salah. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is that. Liverpool are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
So there
Isak
it is, everyone.
claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Hakimi tries to pass it through. Well, they can break here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. So, what can they make of this? That's been cut out, well played. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Ramos. It's Dembele! Well, now it's oh, what has happened here? That's good play. Deep cross. That's a decent clearance. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Marmoush.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland ploughing through the middle. He's in a great position here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. Shifted into the flank. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. And he's picked it up out wide, and he's in on shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hakimi. Over to the other side. Nuno Mendes. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Reinders. Haaland. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marmouche. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nuno Mendes. Now it's Ramos. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Mendes. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. It's loose. Oh, he's been... And a chance! And he hits the net. They are really purring here. And they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That's a sharp pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. He's on it, can he get away? Lovely, now then. Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. Doué does really well to win the ball there. Dembele! Oh, such a clever... Dembele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. Doué plays it short. And we hit half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Paris Saint-Germain certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Paris Saint-Germain are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Kovacic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kvaratskhelia looking to penetrate opposition lines. Lovely bit of skill. Yep, it's a corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Vardiol tries to clear. Hakimi receives it in a wide position. Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, that's well spotted. Marmouche. And here's Haaland. And it's Reinders. And it's Rodri. Marmouche. Doué has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine. This is the time you need that pace.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Marmoush. Kovacic. Rodri. It's Bernardo Silva. Hakimi. Nuno Mendes. And it's Hakimi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, it's Dembele. He's picked his way through. Steaming on goalwards. It's Bernardo Silva. And it's Reinders. Stones defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And it's Dembele. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dembele. This is Dembele. Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rodri. Can he spark a counter here? Bernardo Silva. Defending was strong and firm. Doué, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Driving forward, Kovacic. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bernardo Silva. Here's Rodri. Passing is crisp and real chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Chance for a shot! And that's a real chance missed. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Une petite pensée, mesdames et messieurs, pour le président d'un de nos clubs de supporters qui fête son anniversaire aujourd'hui.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here. But being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre-half at times, as well as making those deep, long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very disciplined game.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Great ball, and he's in here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Ambitious ball here.
Henderson. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Rice.
And here's Kane. Tries a shot! Oh, just wide.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Zubamendi. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. And here's Havertz. Can he finish? Goal! Arsenal!
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
He's a sharp little ball here. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Stones cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? That ball looks a good one.
Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, nice touch.
He's shot, surely! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
England grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Great chance! Goal, England! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
England are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises
Palmer.
hope.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Some good work on the right flank here. Real chance here. Gehi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In with the challenge. Now it's Palmer. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Bellingham. Picked out brilliantly. Kane. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ødegaard. And here's the chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. Rice. And here's Foden. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And we hit half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Just a quick announcement.
And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Zubimendi, played out to the right. And it's Timber.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now Zubimendi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Zubimendi. Ødegaard. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Henderson. Foden. It's Bellingham. Zubimendi wins the duel this time. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And it's Zubimendi. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Rice looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's run loose here. Arsenal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 33, Calafiori. Number 7.
On time, excellent interception.
Number 8, Erdegaard. Number 36, Zubimendi. Coming on the field.
Well seen,
Number
saw that
5,
coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 20, Madueke.
And a chance!
Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli. Number 10, Eze. Substitution.
Lewis Skelly. Madueke carries the ball down the right. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross to the back post. Up he goes! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Gabriel is there and he can pick it up. Eze, good purposeful running this. Gordon! Just somewhat off target. Threads one in. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution in progress.
England making another change here. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And he is going into that little black book. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Saka.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has left him in a heap. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And it's made its way to him. Madueke. Martinelli. Driving forward. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rice. Gallagher. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Martinelli. Stood up well to him there. Just 5 minutes left. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. Gordon. They're urging him to shoot. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Madueke. Chance for a shot!
2 added minutes
Time
has
added
been
on
indicated.
will be 2 minutes. And that is out of play. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that's a throw. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Rafael Leao. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bruno Fernandes receives it in a wide... Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Germany finding their passes. Out to the left it goes. Raul got a long way forward to join the attack. Rafael Leao. Goretzka does really well to win the ball there. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Great defending, strong and determined. Gonçalo Inácio. Portugal have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Musiala. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vitinha. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. And now they can clear their lines. Gonçalo Inácio. Oh, that is a nice touch. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And João Palhinha. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Goretzka has a look and plays it forward.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Goretzka. Oh, that's nice. Goretzka. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's managed to get free. Fires it in low.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A heavy challenge. Ruben Dias. Rafael Leao. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Portugal have their second corner now. He gets big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good spread. Looking for the run. Played into the box. Goal! Portugal! Portugal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Musiala. Oh, super ball. Adeyemi! And for a moment, time stood still. That's an imaginative pass. Bruno Fernandes looking to get on the end of this. Portugal leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Adeyemi. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. Mendes gets good distance on it. Danger averted for now.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Kimmich. Germany have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. Backward it goes. Decent chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Portugal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
João Palhinha. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pinches it off him. Havertz. And it's Musiala. Raum. The message is clear, none shall pass. Ronaldo might just make this. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Passing nice and neat. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Ramos. Now it's Rafael Leao. Spread neatly. He's shifting through the gears, and the shot! It's out of play, and it is a goal kick.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Füllkrug. And here's Wirtz. Füllkrug. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Can he get it through? Well, that has not gone well. And back to the keeper they go. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them.
Oh, what has happened here? Andrić. Andrić really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Amiri, that is a brilliant interception. Ruben Dias gets it clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Cristiano Ronaldo, he's picked his way through. Now who's going to be first to this?
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Cancelo. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Musiala.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Füllkrug. And here's Wirtz. Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Germany really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Füllkrug. Here's
Vamos
Tuong.
ter minuto de
Tuong
compensação.
charging forward, the ball at his feet. The final seconds now. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. João Cancelo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.